Guys, I'm streaming Fire Emblem Three Houses, and we're gonna look at some supports now. Deal with it. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't, you get a thumbs down.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedu.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether? And don't mention it to anyone.
Interesting. What do you guys think?
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this. But on horseback, your handling of a lance is far superior. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise?
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way, where did you learn that fierce jab of yours? I'm pretty sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it? Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Ah, yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well, no. He never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Dusker. Since we lost Glenn, along with so many others.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed so much. Despite the sorrow, I intend to become a powerful knight. A knight like yourself. And like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of my homeland, the holy kingdom of Fargus, and for all who have died protecting it. To that end, I hope you will spar with me again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my pleasure. After all, I value our training sessions as much as you do.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Yes to do?
Why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Sylvain.
Yeah?
You are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats. Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be? Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk. Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me and Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
To-dos, bro. Let's do this.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Mercedes.
Oh, Dudu. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety, and praying for good desserts tonight, and that my next exam goes well.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dudu. Weren't you born in Dusker?
Yup, support GNS. Welcome back to the stream, bro.
Yes.
Do the people of Dusker pray to the goddess too?
Dusker had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Dusker is a ruin.
Dusker may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Dusker is gone, but I'm still here. Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty.
PG.
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dudu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help. on the battlefield.
Understood.
Ichi.
Thanks so much for the help. We should be able to manage on our own from here.
I'm glad to be of use. If there's anything else you need, come find me anytime.
Well, well. You seem to be pretty chummy with the knights.
Chummy? I suppose. Really, I was just helping out with some equipment repairs.
For an assignment or something?
No, it just looked like they could use a hand, so I lent one.
To me, it looked like they were using you for some unpaid labor.
Unpaid labor? I helped them because I wanted to, Happy. I wasn't expecting to be paid. It's like when you help us with our assignments. We don't pay you for that, do we?
Like I have a choice. Can I give you some advice, Freckles? Don't support the knights, the church, any of them. All you'll get in return is a knife in the back.
Isn't that a little
Ichi.
dramatic? You really don't need to worry about that with most people.
You're naive. Those two-faced buffoons exasperate me so much I can hardly help but...
Oh, hey! That reminds me of a great story. You have to hear this one.
He's like sideways, not looking at him. That's, interesting.
It's called, oh, The Luna Knight's Tale. Yeah, I think you'll love this. On second thought, maybe a story about a knight isn't what you want to hear right now.
You know, the knights in stories aren't like the ones in real life. Unless the Luna Knight is a liar who does terrible things.
No, of course not. The Luna Knight is the hero of the story. She's from an offshoot of House Blythet, marries into House Regan after the Crescent Moon War. In peacetime, she sets aside her weapons and devotes herself to giving wise counsel to her husband. In this role, she ensures that the dishonest and unfaithful are dealt with accordingly.
Huh. She sounds like a real hero.
Very much so, yes. The tale is full of fascinating details about her.
Ash, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you're not too busy, we could really use your help right now.
Of course. Be right there. I'll tell you the rest of the tale later, okay, Happy?
Sure, I guess. But seriously, watch yourself, okay? I don't want you to learn I'm right the hard way. See ya, Freckles. I can hardly wait to hear that riveting story of yours.
Losing me? I never thought about it that way.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy. I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
Oh, that's the sound that happens when you run out of activity points, bro.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you. Run!
Aha, Lysithea. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I've seen this support before, but I have not seen it in a long-ass time because I saw it in my Black Eagles playthrough, so yeah, let's watch it again.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well, it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
Yeah, he does have a big brain, it's true, and he's the only gay relationship. Well, besides Yuri, I guess, but he's a new, very new addition. Well, I guess it's a year old, but whatever. Or something like that.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand
Likes of
the desire
you.
for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's, well, it's rude.
It's so rude.
Yuri! Halt! How dare you make me run all over the monastery?
Calm down. That was all on you, Shady Lady.
Shady! You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated. What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle. Blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes?
Savage Mockingbird, what the hell? Interesting name.
Your time would be better spent laying the groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right.
So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
Let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
What would you have me do?
Yuri.
I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such. Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is done.
No, I was not through with you yet. You come back here! Hey!
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night Watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess, yeah.
Okay.
Watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod. What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
What do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So, come on then, Happy. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's right hand.
BG can't see the stars ourselves. Alright, so now I'm gonna do other stuff, bro. What is it that I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill the world, of course. That's what I always do, boys. Well, it's 82% of people explored here, but what is there to explore, though? Well, let's do what 82% of people did, I guess. And if I don't like it, I'll just, not do this.
Hello.
Running around, losers.
What do you want?
Imagine that's why people explore. Interesting. So, exploring benefits the tutoring session. Interesting. And actually, now that you're back, I wanted to ask, or maybe you were here all the time. But, how many times did you beat the game after you had the DLC?
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, I feel I can empathize with them. Flowers that cry.
Oh, you don't know? GG. Oh, wow. Well, that's all I can say.
What? The glory of progress.
The glory of progress. I did a lot of... Yeah.
Right.
Gatekeeper. Actually,
Professor,
would you be sad if you had to kill the gatekeeper, bro?
If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that
Good.
relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Hi there.
Say, what?
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Hmm?
You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Glad you owe me one, bro.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Right.
Right.
Hey there.
Alright, let's talk to Leone. I know you'll like that, bro.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is. Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
You're welcome.
Really?
Hey.
Thumbs up.
As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will... Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me. This is not mine, nor do I know
Do I know who it belongs to? I actually have a friend who married Rhea a lot. And his favorite route is Silver Snow, but I haven't played it, so I can't give much
As
an
a member of the
opinion.
church yourself, I hope that
The
you will
only
take that
the only
into
thing I heard is it has some similarities with Verdant Wind, so that's interesting.
Oh, I adore this.
Wait, what's this? Oh, Nightbot says deal with it. Oh, GG.
Well,
Ether. I wonder if people guess who I'm gonna marry this route. Anyway.
Way. Did you hear? The kingdom spilling.
For you.
The Castle Gaspar, eh? It was by request of...
Awesome.
The glory, of progress.
It better be a glory. I have one more lost item, so whose is it? Wait, how do I look at those? Where can I look at the lost items? Oh, okay, there we go. Probably Handman. Where is he? Where's Handman? There he is.
I'm so... That just now... I can't believe I left this behind. Oh, thank you so much for retrieving it.
You're welcome. happy, bro. Awesome.
Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free. Gotta love this place. I like this.
That looks appetizing.
Let's do this, bro. Is this Rhea? Oh, well, I guess it happens. Who supports with the net? Hilda! Hilda! Oh, I should go talk to Hilda. I raised my support with her. Let's see how this goes.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Yeah! I'll sing so loud that my voice is gonna reach the sky!
I still have much to learn.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train? Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary. I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Cerberus, and traveled full fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners
This is
like
true.
you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
I recruited Felix. He was pretty easy to recruit because, well, your MC has a high sword stat in the first place, so it's pretty easy.
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword. However, it was the perfect environment. Grow strong. Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your... My mind is emptied of all but the thrill...
Hi there!
Did you want something?
It's interesting that he was just standing there.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner. They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise. Yes, they are. I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks. To me, it is not nothing. Was there something else you wanted? Then please, excuse me.
He's difficult to hold a conversation with. Interesting. 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 So song.
Okay.
Hey there.
Oh. Right.
Right. Let's kill the world. It is time to kill the world. Gotta kill the world. Kai complete. Did 16 quests. DEO with it, bro. Good. So, what do you think of me fishing? Good.
What the?
Let's
Wise
do
Jade
this,
set me
bro.
to this task. I'm an excellent cook. Maybe. This is hardly a palatable ingredient. But if we season it just right, nobody will be the wiser. Wow.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame,
The recommendations to do, bro? Let's see. Dorothea's room. Oh, let's just pick them. Why not? People can stay at things, but... Okay. Alright, talk to Hilda! Hilda! I thought I made her B support, but I guess not.
Professor, your clothes. If you don't pay attention to your, I hate when my clothes get dirty. Professor, but if you're here to lecture me, I'll.
What?
Hey, you. Oh, no.
Ah, I get it. Then you could instruct people. Instruct people to do.
I answered correctly.
Glad you did.
It seems I've improved. No need for praise. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate your efforts.
Awesome.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Immortals of all. Woo.
It was nothing. Of course I got it. I need to butter me up.
No need to butter me up.
This could be useful. Maybe.
Maybe.
This could be useful. Maybe.
Maybe. Leone boy.
I was sure I had it. Oh, I'll never give up.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Couldn't have done it alone. Who am I to turn down praise?
Yeah, good job. Yup, I chose the right one, GNS, but thanks for saying it.
I'm a well-oiled machine.
I'm pretty sure in my other playthroughs, in my Golden Deer playthrough, I gave her a consoling, and she was like, "Don't patronize me" or something like that. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Would you look at that?
I
learned
will
with my
look at
heart,
it.
not my head.
Whatever that means.
Would you look at that? Guess I learned a thing or two. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I shouldn't have Felix doing a sword. He's already overpowered in the sword. He needs something else. Let's see. Let's see. What else is Felix good with? Or should I train him in? Bows or what? Mercedes. Let's look at stuff. Yeah. I had him on axe because his lance is already super high, so yeah.
This should be perfect.
Am I starting to master this?
Got it. Good to go.
It all makes sense now.
All that studying has paid dividends.
I'm getting the hang of this.
See, a lot of people did the seminar here, and a decent amount of people did the battles here. What should I do? What seminars are gonna happen right now? Anna can give a seminar. What the hell? Let's do Anna. Shut up. The dues of the do. Vulnerary. Alright. Anyway. Let's go. Damn, only level 5. And Byleth is way over leveled, so Byleth is gonna destroy this battlefield.
Thank you very much.
Let's go, bro.
I have to say, it's a real honor to accompany such a brave and distinguished knight. None other than Catherine, wielder of Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lonato incite such a reckless rebellion?
You should know more about that than any of us, Ash.
Well, I don't. Lonato never mentioned anything of the like to me.
I mean, I think I like Catherine. I don't have any particular problem with her, I guess. But I use Catherine a lot at first, but then I just used Felix because I thought Felix was better. And then I just took her Thunderbrand and gave it to other people. Actually, in my last battle of Verdant Wind, I gave Thunderbrand to Hilda, but it ended up not being very useful. She had a terrible hit rate. Even with axes, though, she had a bad hit rate. I don't know. Maybe my Hilda just had bad stats. I don't know. But she was still very strong, though.
He probably didn't want you getting caught up in his own personal vendetta.
How much do you know about the tragedy of Duscur, Professor? It's when the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Duscur. It happened about 4 years ago.
It's okay, Catherine. Please, go on.
Ah, I see. Hilda normally has a terrible hit rate. Fair enough.
Right. Well, Lord Lonato's son, Kristoff, was accused of being involved in that whole awful affair. He was executed by the church. King Lambert was attempting a major political reform. Needless to say, he had many enemies. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lonato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
It's like you will get to use Thunderbrand. Actually, I am not sure. Could I have given Thunderbrand to Felix? Like, I don't think I even checked if Felix could wield it. I mean, I know he has a crest, but, you know. But I'm guessing you would know. Ah, I see. Alright, I had to apologize, but I'll be right back. I had to go do something real quick. Ignat's laugh out loud. Hey guys, I'm back. Who should I have? Sometimes it can take me forever to choose who should have who as an adjunct, so apologize if that happens, but you know, it's gotta be done. Lysithia's a badass, so she's gonna be in the party for sure. Let's see. It's also very important because you also want the adjuncts to gain levels. So who do I think needs to gain levels the most? Anna, interesting. Hey Annie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. No, that's not what I meant to do. Any of them can bond with Byleth, so it's not a terrible choice to choose any of them. So let's see. And Byleth is probably going to do a lot of the battling anyway, so it's good to have them be an adjunct to Byleth. Yup, deal with it. Deal with it. But maybe I should go with whose supports I haven't seen, and that's that's one of these two. Yeah, Anna has no supports, it's BS, but whatever. She should at least be able to support with Byleth. I don't know what the... Maybe they were just being lazy, sorry to say. I'll go with Constance. Constance is usefuler as Ash? What? You mean more useful than Ash? I think that's what you meant to say. Alright, let's see. I want Sylvain to get some level ups, because I noticed he's kind of low. Who can he support with? Sure, why not? Let's do Dimitri. I don't want Felix to get low either, but... What class is he? He's in my room or whatever. Alright, you know what? I could have Felix be an adjunct or use him in another battle, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But I need to give someone a torch, though. Why not Byleth? Byleth and Dimitri should have the torch, I think, because they have the most mobility.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
Shouting from within the fog. It seems the knights are already battling.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Very interesting.
Stay focused.
Sorry, I like this song, guys. I missed it when I got to part 2 because it's only in part 1.
Ready. Yep.
Yep. Here's Happy, Annie. You should be happy. She's right here.
Let's get to it.
Sure thing.
What should I do?
What should I do?
Leave it to me.
Oh, I'm really stupid. I should have given her a weapon or something. Wow. Epic fail on my part. But anyway, I'll just have her go up to Byleth, I guess. Wait, and it is benched? Well, I already have a few mages, so... Well, actually... I messed up with Lysithia. I probably should have reclassed her back to a magic class, but... Oh well, I already started. So, is Annette a monster or something? Should I have her in the battle? I never really used Annette in my other playthroughs, but since I'm on blue lines, I'll probably use her more often. Just not in this battle, I guess. I I wanted to use happy and stuff, so you know, there you go. Alright, so yeah, that I really feel stupid for what I did to Lysithia. I gave her no good weapons.
Just gonna do nothing.
I'll have her move first so that she could get to Byleth.
Why did you drag so many others into
BG. Actually, I should have had her as an adjunct. Why didn't I have... Yeah, no, I forgot what I wanted to do with Lysithia. That's why I didn't have her as an adjunct. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Maybe I could just start it all over. I don't know. Because, I should have had the Scythia as an adjunct, not what the hell I did. Oh well. Yeah, whatever, I'll just restart the battle. I am not that far in the battle anyway.
I have to say...
And I'll make Lysithia an adjunct instead of, to someone. I don't know. I'll choose someone she can support with, I guess. Accident. You know what? Why not? Let's just put Annette in the battle. Why not? Replace Lysithia with Annette. Because I just saw she could support with Annette anyway. And I'll get rid of Ash. Sorry, I just don't care about you as much as I do Lysithia and Annette. Well, actually, more, I guess, Lysithia, but whatever. I don't care. Anyway. Alright, now, I probably would have still won the battle, but Lysithia would just be, like, not doing much, so I was like, screw this, let's just start it all over. And look, actually, a coincidence, she has an axe. I put her as a fighter, because I was like, I wanted to experiment. I was like, let's go off the beaten path. Or maybe that's not even off the beaten path. Maybe people have her as an axe user normally. But now that I have her as an axe user, I'm gonna have to give her a better axe than a training axe, because I'm pretty sure she can hold something better than that. Oh, so she, as an axe user, is her strongest build? I had no idea. I thought she was more like a mage, but... Oh, alright. That must be why I didn't use her a lot. I didn't know her strongest class. Mage is more reliable. Wait. The axe is her strongest build, but mage is more reliable? What do you mean by that? They're just saying the mage is the safe route?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The mage path is the safer path, but her greatest potential is the axe, is what you're saying. Interesting. Okay, she has a decent weapon, that's fine. But full. Wait, I need to check the adjuncts first, that they didn't switch around. Okay, good. Alright, glad I got what you were saying.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy...
Skip. I already saw.
Proceed with caution.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
Whatever. He still annihilates him, even with the sword. But he should have had a lance.
What should I do?
Here goes.
Sure thing.
Ready.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let's get to it.
Let me at him.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
BG. Oh, fun fact, even when I wasn't in Blue Lines, I would recruit Ash for this mission, because I just thought it was, appropriate. Nice. Yep. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was a fail on my part for not noticing her weapon was broken. Whatever, Violet is right there, she could just get a weapon from him. Let's see, bro. Alright, seriously, let's see. Hey, Peach! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Good. Not good. Too bad he's not Frederick. If you get that reference. Oh, I think if we kill that mage, the fog goes away. I'm not 100% sure, though. Maybe there's two of them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
Let's begin. BG. I got this, thanks, bro. Bro. Yes, fuck you, asshole.
Too weak.
Awesome. Not awesome. Not awesome. What the hell? His claw went through his chest. That makes no sense, bro. I guess that's video game logic for you.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
Interesting. Oh boy.
Watch and learn.
Good. GG. Mercedes, bro. It is Mercedes. I use Mercedes a lot in my Verdant Wind playthrough. Oh, I was gonna not attack you with Byleth, but well, you've given me no choice right now, so yeah. Wow, his accuracy is even worse with the axe. Look at that. Good. Interesting. The weapon triangle has no effect on her, bruh.
Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son.
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
BG.
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
For Lonato, you're just a pawn. You're just a pawn. You are a pawn. Deal with it, bro. You are a pawn. Be a pawn, bro. Good. Leone. Wow, that was a good level up. Why didn't she say anything? What the hell? She was supposed to go, alright, or something, not just says nothing.
I am sorry. But did you really think you would get away with this?
Wait, if she was next to a guy, she would have killed. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's her special ability or whatever. Let's see. There was no guys, it was all females. GG. D left. Oh, there's some assholes here, okay. Can't seem to look there though, but whatever. I'll look after the battle, but I know she has some ability that has to do with guys, now that you mentioned that. Yes! What about Leonie would give her a boost with a dude, though? I mean, she doesn't seem guy crazy or anything. I'm not sure what's up with that, but whatever, I guess. Maybe it's because of Gerald or whatever. Oh, okay. Because she wants to, hey, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'm weak. Yeah, maybe it's the clue in the ability name, but like I can't look at it right now. Ally phase, cool. Oh yeah, and the allies can't attack the boss, which is interesting. Yeah, 100 messages, thanks. I guess I could just leave. But, nah. Let's not be cocky or whatever. I will let them come out themselves and make themselves more vulnerable. You're stronger as a god? Oh wow, that's crazy, dude. And you must be asking yourself, why are you equipping yourself with a rusted lance? That seems like a retarded idea. Well, I mean, it would normally be a retarded idea, but I'm giving them a chance to. I'm giving one of them a chance to get the kill so they get XP. So there you go. And Byleth is overpowered anyway. He's not gonna die. Wow, putting him in that forest really screwed him over.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Good. Yeah! Good music.
Yeah, thanks much.
Thank you.
Hearts. Let's go.
Too slow.
No hesitation.
Oh shit. No hesitation, bro. Make you proud, good. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Awesome. Good. You're dead, bitch.
Saw that coming.
Interesting. Awesome. I will make you proud, bruh. What the hell? Awesome, oh, awesome. Yes. Yeah. And she says nothing for some reason. Fuck you. Fuck. Awesome. Fuck you, ass. You thought you were so good. Just a loser. And why aren't they saying anything when they level up? They always say something. The dude has not really done anything. Poor guy.
You have been deceived by that witch.
Interesting.
I will show you the truth.
You're awesome.
Kristoff, forgive me.
Lonato,
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Yeah, glad I got some rewards, bro. Yeah. Awesome.
Why did this happen? Lenato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all. I had to. I know I had to. I know that, but still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect. Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons! We shouldn't have killed them! We should have found another way! I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always fight for a just cause. That they take life to protect it. But... is it truly okay to take any life you please? All in service of some implacable just cause? Lord Lenato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace. I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady YEEAAH. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady YEEAAH right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event.
Did you feel about me making you proud, bro? You're doing the Yuri pose. Also, it's the Lorenz pose.
Thanks.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand? Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning too. In that way, we're the same. In Duscur, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship. I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue. Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting, or on long pursuits. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you. So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The Knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady YEEAAH, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
Please, elaborate.
Why would Lord Lonato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot, in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do with my spare time?
You mean to say we should search the monastery? Try to find what the enemy is truly after?
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady YEEAAH, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Yeah, Professor.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady YEEAAH, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores YEEAAH. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
He's obsessed with. That's interesting that you're not allowed to do anything else, bro. Alright, let's watch these support conversations and then I'm gonna be done for today. Sorry guys, but it's pretty late. I think I want to stop the stream here, but I hope you guys enjoyed that though.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
Not long. Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you were very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness, me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it?
It's just lovely. That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
I think I've ever seen that support. Interesting.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
I'm saying BG because it's only up to B.
Hide? From who?
It's, a girl from the academy.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain, too.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands. With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you... Nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well, so just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future. For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain.
Awesome.
Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A Knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right? You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
Professor? B.
Hi, Dedu. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up. The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dedu. You really have a kind heart. At first I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
bit? Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
Annette can't cookie. Scythia, interesting.
Hi, Lysithia! When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good? Why do I have to? Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too? If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
And what is it you want to learn about?
Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much! Actually... Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
Discord, bro. Join the Discord, guys.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette.
Huh?
That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Alright, guys, join the Discord, but also it was fun, streaming, bro. Let's do it again sometime. Yes, see you guys later.